Hi everyone, this is Robin for the chessbrah. I'm doing commentary today on the match. This is going to be very exciting. We're lining up a super strong team again. Today my buddy, I can say it now, my buddy Anish is playing, also in the Netherlands, based out of the Netherlands. I haven't been on the stream for a while as usual, but I'm teaming up with our buddy Dan, who's arranging everything from Calgary. I'm here in Waterloo, Ontario. Yeah, so we're playing New York, which means, honestly, I have a very good feeling about this. Generally, the chessbrahs, when we're playing these big American cities, they just don't stand a chance. Like we're the country boys. We're always the unexpected, amazing team from Canada, and big egos, like big New York egos, generally don't stand a chance. And that has been a consistent feature of our channel. And that's why you guys tune in, right? Wow, I'm just hearing that we already have a point, guys. Something crazy happened. So Saric has won against Fedoseev because Fedoseev didn't connect, but we're up by one already. I think bishop f2, it looks very tricky. No. Actually, it's hard. It's very concrete. Bishop f2, exactly. Is there defense here? Because if there's a defense, then white might actually be just fine. So rook goes, rook to g8, and I think the only move for white is to play e4, e5, opening up the diagonal for the light squared bishop. But, Anish is way up on the clock, and he's putting a lot of pressure on Gusainov, I think, and now he's threatening e4. e4 breaking that diagonal. No, Anish is playing very well considering, where he came from in terms of position out of the opening. c4, again, playing for that same idea. If you play d takes c4, e4, you're going to lose control of that diagonal, and you're not going to be able to prevent mate. Hard to say what white should do. Like it's extremely hard to get out of this mating net. Bishop takes e5, rook takes d3. He'll play bishop g2. Okay, he'll play bishop g2. It might just not be enough to really play for a win. Okay, so king g5, king f4. I mean, Gusainov is super low on time with only 2 seconds per move, I think. But at the same time, I think the advance of this a pawn is more so, rook to b4. I think Anish is going to get this game. The guy is so low on time. Rook takes b3, rook takes b3, rook takes d3. It's winning for black. Yeah, e3 or f3, they both work. Or bring the king to e3, try to check. Yeah, king e3, and it's a checkmate. King e... Oh, rook h8 is actually what he played. He was trying to be tricky. And threaten a8 queen. All right, well, Anish called it. Grishuk. Okay, this looks... Actually, it's about as good as it can get. He somehow got opposite color bishops. And I think that, it doesn't guarantee him a draw, but it makes the defense a little easier. Last we checked, Sasha was seemingly doing okay. And I don't think much changed here. Take rook c2, trying to trade the rooks. And then, yeah, most of these endings should be a draw. Bishop b1, only move. He's going to get out here just being a pawn down, which is what he's been playing for. Bishop a2, yeah, okay. Time to shake hands, guys. And also, they're getting time increments, so there's really no point here. Yeah, okay. Eric playing against... Well, we've seen like a gazillion games between these two. Eric playing Hickey. d4 is getting sharp now. And I like it more for black because I feel like his king is safer. Eric... Oh man, Eric's a lot worse now. Oh man, why not bishop takes h6? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, this is just it's close to lost. Because, the other issue you have, a5 is hanging. I was about to say. I didn't realize it's hanging right away, but yeah, 2 pawns down. Eric did lose that position. We're up 2.5, 1.5, but it was a very tough start. Very hard-fought games. And wow, he's playing very aggressively here. He's sacked an exchange. So that's a super aggressive approach. All right, definitely a bit of an odd setup here by black. Wow, nice move. Queen takes b6 is such an unexpected move because you don't think it's in white's interest to actually trade the queens in any of these positions. But he's smiling. Look at the dude. He's got some evil intentions. He wants to play b2, b4 and trap the knight. Anish already won his game. Let's quickly check how that ended. But remember, guys, remember Anish's cheeky laugh after queen takes b6 and c takes d5 because Iturizaga thought, okay, he can never trade queens because he's down in exchange is generally bad, and Anish knew that he was going to win the exchange, and he had the Doctor Evil laugh, and that's how we knew for sure that things are looking good for him. Okay, so he easily won that game. I mean, it's just better position of material, and that was it. And this looks great. This looks great. Saric, just as we tune in, he's up a pawn. He's gonna lose one back, but it's opposite color bishops. Easy draw. And I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Miranda just stepped in last minute because Fedoseev didn't show up. So he's a Polish GM, but I've never dabbled much in these lines because I don't find them that interesting. As you can see, very symmetrical. Like, these are the types of positions that, like, they're kind of equal. People play them, and somehow Magnus always wins. Eric has drawn his game. Okay, I think he may have looked at the other games and was like, no need to risk anything here because, frankly, I think his position still looks pretty decent. I could see Eric playing for a win here, but okay. I've got to say, it still looks pretty good for black because, okay, I think the critical line is c takes b5, a takes b5, bishop takes b5. And if you take back with the bishop, pawn takes b5, rook a2 check, if you can still follow, there's this d3 square that's now open up for the white king. But like the intention was never to allow b5 by black, and if it works here, that is very bad news for Sasha. Okay, so he takes g6. I don't really feel like there's that much benefit in it for white in having this h-file open, but I might be proven wrong. So he's going for it. I think bishop takes b5 is what he probably wants to play. No, he wants to play rook takes c3 with the idea rook takes c3, bishop to d4, and now he is using that h-file. If, let's say, bishop goes to f6, and I take on c8, and you take with the rook, I can now take with the pawn on b5, and then I don't have to experience that unpleasant check on the a-file with rook to a2. If you take back with the bishop, I can just take back with the bishop on b5, and I'm not having any issues with double pawns and whatnot. Clever idea. Bishop d4 is played, yeah. Bishop d4, he's pretty much got to take it, I think. But bishop d4 is a banger. It's a true banger. And yeah, rook takes d4, and b4 is going to fall. b4 is going to fall. So king d3, rook c8, he can play rook c4. Rook c4 is the idea. And king to d4, defending that weakness on d5. And you can't defend b4 anymore. White's up a pawn. White's got these nice advanced pawns. This should be a technical win. So here, king b4, okay. a7, rook c8, king rook b8. Okay, that's it. That's it, folks. 3 up for the chess bras. Big advantage here. 3 points up, only 2 rounds left to go. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a draw. It's actually kind of disturbing. I mean, he's up a lot of pawns, but it's probably a fairly straightforward draw. Yeah, it really is because of the way that the pawns are blocked on the light squares. I could put my king on c3 and like bishop to h4, and I don't think you're ever able to get me out of the king c3, king b4 type of position. Let's check out Saric against Iturizaga. It feels like draw. This feels very drawish now. Okay, Anish drew already. Um, Saric is going to be draw. Okay, let's go to Eric. Eric has 14 seconds, which is okay, but at least he's got some chances. King h2. What's going on here? Gusainov is knight to f5, knight f3. Maybe he doesn't have chances. Oh my god. g7, queen d5. Okay, check, check, yeah. That's super tricky. Knight h5. Eric might be winning here if it's king h8, queen to e5 check he has. It's an extremely important check. Now you play queen d6. Rook c8. It's winning. Is it winning? It feels like it's winning. Queen h6. He's got to make moves. Queen takes h7. You got to play queen g7. Okay. King g8. Queen g8. Yeah, it's a win. Queen d5. Rook c8 mate. Or like this. I'm sure this is a mate too. Queen c6. What a nice escape by Eric, guys. Oh no! Where is it going? Don't let the king go to f1, guy. Oh no, is he running out of checks? King. Okay, he's winning the queen. King d2, rook c2. I think he missed a couple mates on the road there, but it's okay. His queen is still hanging as well. Oh my god, his queen is hanging. Oh no, he tricked himself. Queen takes f2, the only move. You gotta play queen takes f2. Rook takes f2. Rook f1 check. Bring the knight back to g3. Oh my god, if he's losing this, he's gonna be so pissed off. Knight g3 is your only move. You got to take the pawn. Rook a1, rook a5. It's probably a... I don't know. Is it a draw? Rook a1, rook a7. Oh man, it feels like this is probably a loss. Yeah, this is going to be a loss. He definitely had a checkmate there. Oh my god. Oh dang, that is pretty painful. Okay, gotta move your king to h6, I guess. King b4, a2. Yeah, it's a loss. You can resign. Oh man, brutal. Just brutal. It's really like, so you've achieved your pawn storm on the queen side, but it's slow, and your knight on c7, for example, is not really doing anything. The other thing to take into account is like, if white plays f6, are you okay posting your bishop on f8 or something like that, and it's going to be, just sitting there forever with no real way to get out? Or do you play bishop to e5? Okay, so he's okay with getting on f8. I mean, it honestly does not look good for black to me. Again, just curious if anything happened. Okay, so he got the knight to d3. Okay, so the nice thing about the rook on e5, I like this setup, is that if it ever gets attacked with bishop c3 or something like that, you just leave it. You leave it there, potentially, and take back with the pawn and free up your bishop again. But I'm going to maintain that I like white's position here. It just looks very dangerous. Let's see. So he sacked the pawn. And you know what? I like the position more now than I did before, because at least there's some active pieces potentially. But nah, it's still very much under control for white. And white hasn't even started with h5, and so like you can play rook b1, and at some point he's going to play h5, hg. Maybe he doesn't even have to. He's also better on the queen side. At least Sasha's not entirely stuck anymore, and he has two good knights. I mean, it's not an easy position to win in blitz, but yeah, bishop on f8 looks bad. I mean, it's a bad position for black, no doubt. Sasha's down a piece, and no compensation. Yeah, no, I sort of felt it coming. Like, it was very early on starting to look super unpleasant. So, just bishop f4 here, or bishop d4, like, it's no real counterplay. Is there any chance he's surviving this? No. There really shouldn't. Okay, yeah, he's losing the last pawn. Yeah, king to e4, yeah, okay. It's a loss. Okay, king b6. Bishop, yeah, bishop a6, he's there. Bishop b7, knight d7, mate. Finally. Okay. Also, let's do a quick roundup. We've lost this round 3-1, which means we're only getting into the last round with 1 point up. What the hell did he do? He trolled by playing knight e4. He was supposed to play rook b1, like in the game against me. Rook b1 and rook c1. The guy played exactly as I did. Anish is back on the troll pole. Here he played, instead of knight e4, he played rook b1. Anyway. You know, this could peter out into very little quickly. Although there's bishop a4 in the air. Very sharp. Bishop a4, queen c1, and then it's just okay for white. Looks like it might even be good. Okay. Yeah, he's sacking the exchange, but is this really enough compensation? I'm not really buying it. Okay, Grishuk's position, I don't know how Hickey lost the light square bishop, but Grishuk is doing very well. This went from... I think he's actually pretty much winning, because queen c4 check is coming next, and then rook f1. I don't know how he did it, but Sasha is smashing. It's smashing Sasha, boys and girls. I feel something dirty is about to come up. Something good is happening. Okay, bishop f6, h4, yes. h4 with the idea bishop h3, and if the knight moves, rook takes f6 wins. So king e7, this looks over. I didn't bet on Sasha, but I should have, clearly. So I'm guessing queen b3. No, I don't know, bishop h3 looks so strong on the next move. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Sasha, 2 exchanges up. Oh, 1 exchange. What am I talking about? Sorry. That's what he did. He sacked something back, and now what? Queen b7, knight c4. Takes knight c4 looks good enough. Knight takes d6. Yeah. This looks like crushing. King f3 and rook b. Yeah. King f3, knight c4, rook b7, and a6. Or rook b5. Rook b8 and a7. Resigns. Yes. Okay, this was definitely some sort of a Najdorf, I'm guessing. And 3-6, 3-6. Okay, so it's equal in material. It was equal in material. Did he just blunder this pawn right as I tuned in? This is looking very bad. Bishop f6 is the threat. The more important issue is that Saric is just completely lost after this last move. Saric lost, that's okay. Eric, come on, buddy. Rook b1 was a much better move, yeah. f5, holy smokus. That seems a little aggressive. Although I guess queen g4 was in the air. I'm not sure anymore about this position. His opponent has 4 seconds. Come on. Give me something good. I'm a little scared of that h-pawn, if you know what I mean. Like, it could just land on h7. Maybe he should just make a draw, like queen d5, trade it. Okay, knight d5 is fine too. Trade, queen b4. Queen b4 I like. Oh my god, this looks like it's gotten pretty bad. Oh no, Eric. Don't do this. Don't do it like this to us. Knight e3, what are you trying to do, queen? Oh my goodness. Knight d5, okay, he's covering some squares. That's good, I guess. King f7. Make a move, Eric. Oh god, maybe queen. Oh, this is such a tough one to defend. Queen b8, queen b8. try to stay in the game. Try to queen d8, then queen e8, queen e8. It's not done. It's not actually done. It's a pretty tough one technically. Queen d8 and queen e8. He's playing with like no time left at all. Queen e8. Okay, there we are. Queen h5. Oh, that's very strong. Did he flag? Oh no. Oh no, guys. We tied the match. Oh no. All right. It was an exciting match. We can say that. We're not entirely pleased with the result, but it was 8-8. And I believe it's all still okay for our team. But we got to do better in the future. We got to win the other matches, and yeah, it is what it is. I hope to see you back in one of the future rounds.